Hello. 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 Hello, everybody. There you go. Let's just pause that. How are you doing? Let's see. It's just this one. That's it. That's what I need. Please, if you type something, I can know if the messages are coming through. Hopefully they are. Ideally they are, but maybe they're not. I don't know. It all depends, you know. You know. Anyways, all right. So last time around, and hopefully also you can hear me. Why is this making noises? This shouldn't be making noises right now. And how about this one? Let's just turn that off. Alright, so last time around I did this sketch, or this set of sketches that I like, and I don't know, I enjoy the movement it has, and kind of was a way to break a little bit from what I been doing lately. I think I needed a refreshing start, and also using this tablet, I think it helps. So let's make a new sketch. I really like that this app allows you to set the dimensions to whatever you need. You have some presets, like you have for printing, letter A4, A5. For those of you who might not know, A4 is just the regular printer size. Usually that's the one that you use. Letter, it's also a standard size, but it's not used in. I don't think it's used in the US. I'm not sure. Usually it's A4. A5 is half of A4. I might be wrong. I don't know. If anybody's in the US, you can tell me if you use letter or A4. I'm actually curious about that. But as you can see, the size on this settings by default are really large. So I modified this to make it, to keep the proportions, but to make it a little bit smaller, just because my tablet is not it doesn't have as much memory. So yeah, anyway, just conserving resources, or preserving resources. Anyway, save current sketch. I don't know if it makes a new one, if it saves it as a copy. I also find interesting that you have this option to go to a gallery and it shows you other stuff you've done. I don't like this. This is horrendous. This other one I did during stream, and this was to practice a little bit before. Anyway, no, no. New sketch. There you go. So I really like that. I also saw that it has some other options here. I haven't tried them, so you can move it around. Oh, that's kind of cool. So I cannot see your message. Hi A5, how are you? Oh, it keeps it within the. That's really nice. Can I change it? Oh, so it keeps it within. That's really cool. I wonder if. I don't know yet. I'm testing this options that this thing gives you to see what it can do. It works a little bit weird. I don't know if I like that. Oh, because you dummy. There's a bunch of options here. I forgot to check. So apparently, once you choose the tool, it also has other stuff. I wonder what this one does. How about this one? Oh, it changes the. Oh, 3-point perspective. That's dope. That's a great way to make an example with this. Well, if I figure out how to make it work, there you go. Come on. That's not what I want. Oh, because it moved. Of course, you dummy. No. I don't know if I like that it kind of forces you to stick to whatever it tells you. The line goes here. It's interesting though. I wonder what this one does. Oh, there you go. That's the snapping thing I was talking about. And can I lock it into place? There you go. Oh, alright. That's better. Just delete all this. So I'm guessing that a lot of the art that I've seen, they use grids and you just don't know. And a lot of digital artists just use like straight up 3D for their stuff. And now, well, AI, I guess, which, yeah, I don't know. I get it to like use it like a sort of a co-pilot of sorts for certain things. Like I've mentioned this. Like if you're using it like as a junior writer, like I need to make a paragraph out of this, that sort of thing. That's that's a to me it's a decent use. It's still not the way it was made is still not ethical, ethical, but at the very least, it's something. What the heck is this? So, what, a plane? So I can. I know that this is like I guess if you're doing something really specific, like I don't know in which case you would need something exactly like this, because you can definitely do it with the other version. I don't know, maybe to make a house or something like really in angle. What the heck? It just doesn't snap correctly. Hmm. It's interesting though. Kind of need. Let's erase this. I guess I could create one new and just. I also like how really intuitive it is, and I wonder. Oh my, our baby's angry. She's probably sleepy. Anyway, I wonder what the premium version has. Oh, she's upset. I don't know if you can hear her. Upgrade to premium. Edit canvas size. PDF export. Adjustments. Well, let me tell you, it's interesting. I have to do like a session just with Krita to compare them fairly, because this one so far I like it and has been winning in this battle. Let's try to do another portrait of a random character. Let's see what this holds. I forgot about something. I forgot to turn this on. This is the feature that creates a time lapse. So today I'm aiming for half an hour. I don't know if I'll meet that expectation, but might just stream for half an hour or 40 minutes. I don't know yet, but that's what I've been thinking about, so I can get some more rest that I need. And I'm still trying to figure out. I have two videos that I have to make, and I haven't been able to. Um, Three actually, if I think about it, but um, yeah, can be a little bit frustrating. The reality of life at times, that you just have to do other things and focus on other things. Let's just change the size. It's confusing because the pen by default it has that circle which doesn't represent the size of the brush. I don't know if there's a way to actually make it do that, like show what it should. It kind of looks like a younger version of me in a way. With some differences. Not the greatest. It's definitely way more enjoyable to draw on one of these. If only. If only I had this years ago. Oh my god. I think my life would have been in a different trajectory, because it's way faster to work this way, and you already have it in digital, and you can take it anywhere. So yeah. Anyway, talent doesn't necessarily mean success. But one thing I've always been is dedicated to this craft. So let's keep going. That's what I've always done. I keep going, keep trying to learn, and I think that's, at the very least, that's what I am. Savage. I take from this, with all the ups and downs that going into a creative career has, that to me are, it's unavoidable. You cannot do anything to remove that from what the reality of the career is, which is a lot of uncertainty. But, well, I guess something I would say is that if you're super sociable, if you're a sociable butterfly, you most likely would have an easier time navigating this. Even if you don't feel you're up to par in terms of talent, I think you can uh, find work, because yeah, it's, I don't know, what I know of the industry and about the industry. Uh, there's a social aspect to it. So if you're like me, there are more, I guess, awkward or introverted. It's not it's not comfortable for me to talk about this, but it's not as easy, I don't think, for introverted people to get into this type of industry. That's not too bad. Look at that, 28 minutes. And somehow, I don't know how, but I guess after all the the years of practicing again, I've gotten better at gaining the style I had when I was finishing illustrations, like my career rather, which is nice. I wasn't expecting that. Let's see. No, I don't like that at all. What does this one do? Nah. Nah. Maybe this one, but what do you do? Why is it gray? I don't understand why it's not. I don't like that. Yeah, it's a little bit limited, I guess. I wonder if I change the size of this. Can I? That's what I want. Oh, alright, baby. She gets all frustrated when she's sleepy, which I understand. Like, don't you get frustrated when you're sleepy? Like, it's really annoying. This is a mistake on my part that I'm not separating this. Well, you can do it in just one layer, but for the sake of can I move this up? Hmm. There you go. There you go. Okay. I like that either. Yeah. Nope. How about this? Whatever brush. What's the name of this brush? Now this is just the selecting tool. I think this. Which one has a texture thing? This one. Poor baby. So this one doesn't paint white? What? Well, I guess it would make sense, but at the same time it doesn't. How about you? Ah, you go. That one does. I can change the size, and if I can, what do you want to add? Like horrendous. Maybe just leave it at that, and let's just erase a little bit here, or use this white. Oh, wrong layer. Really need some more stuff. What if I choose this? Terrible. doesn't. Darn it. I don't like it. I wonder about this one, if I could add some shading to this. Does it need it? Probably not, and it doesn't look good with this specific technique. It looks photoshopped, which I didn't want and I don't want. How about you? Let's change the size. Being annoyed at at the brush. So I'm gonna make it work my way. Nah, I don't even like this. Yeah, a little bit better. What do you all think? Way more stylized. This is kind of what I was doing when I was about to graduate, but now I have way more experience, drama, grief, and I don't know, granted, joy as well. But alright. So I'm calling it a day. it today. Could be better, but all in all, considering that this didn't exist before and now it's in my digital sketchbook, and I don't know, I'm happy with it. Anyways, if you decided to join my stream, I appreciate you. Thanks for being here. And let me save this. Uh, thanks for being here. Oh, wrong mouse. Of course. Save this. Save current sketch. Yeah. I try to go live Mondays through Thursdays. Wonder if this was working. It should have been. Yeah, cool. Alright. I try to go live Mondays through Thursdays around the same time. If you're interested, you can ask questions, hang out, or draw with me if you want. Yeah, feel free to ask any questions you might have. I have an illustrated deck of cards that I mention often on my streams. On my website, I have a Redbubble shop and phone backgrounds as well. If you want to check those out, you can probably find them through my website. Let's see if I can find my music. I'm really tired, so I'm going to sleep. Thank you all for watching. I hope to see you next time. There you go. I got the music. Bye.